Today's episode spans across 3 different countries, from the North Pole to Australia's Great Barrier Reef. There's a cyclone, there's shipwrecks, and a new boating adventure begins. Subscribe to the channel to join us for the ride. Yes!
Good morning guys and welcome back to a new episode. This is a bit of a bittersweet for us because we are about to head apart for a couple of weeks.
We are, and guys, this is the end of the series which was called The Last Paradise. Really hope you enjoyed that one as much as we did. We obviously went in search of the last paradise. We found some just mind-blowing, incredibly beautiful places, but we also saw some of the struggles that even these remote corners of the world are facing. If you'd like to watch that entire playlist, you can click the playlist section and then that will all play in order for you. It was a pretty special one for us.
But now we're off to opposite side of the woods and we're taking you along for the ride, so I hope you enjoy this episode.
Hope you enjoy it, guys.
Kiara and I are going to the North Pole. With the limited amount of time I get to spend with my sister, we decided to venture somewhere completely different, the Svalbard archipelago, which is home to the closest town to the North Pole. Tuning in from the other side of the world. Check these out. It feels like Kiara and I just landed on a different planet. You already met Kiara in a previous episode with a few degrees more, and we're about to jump on a snowmobile and discover a bit more of this area. I really hope I can manage to film something for you guys, but as soon as I take my gloves off, my hand just freezes instantly. It's about minus 30 degrees here. Looks like our ride has just arrived. My good friend Julia, she's also got a YouTube channel called Julia Alpolo, and I really recommend going to check it out. She's gonna show us around and take us some really cool adventures, and of course we're taking you along for the ride. I'm so excited for this. We haven't even taken off yet and we already spotted our first wildlife encounter. It's a walrus. They're so cool. He's definitely checking us out. Whoa, that was a big dive. Hey Julia, do polar bears hunt walrus?
You know, it can happen, but they're not an easy prey for them because they're very big. It's hard to imagine, but they're actually almost twice the size of a polar bear.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You want to see a polar bear until you see a polar bear.
Exactly, and then you don't want that wish anymore.
So there is a big cyclone coming straight for us. It's coming directly this way. If you look at the projected path of it, it hits us pretty much like a bullseye. They're talking about this being the biggest cyclone to come through here in at least the last 70 years, and it's set to hit tonight sometime. So we're gonna have to be here throughout it, trying to keep the boat as safe as we can, and I'm going to do my best to have cameras rolling throughout. Already at this point in time, there's been a whole heap of damage further to the south of us on the Gold Coast. People have lost power, people have lost roofs, and there's also quite severe flooding there. So I hope everyone is managing as best they can and have a little bit of a walk around the boatyard, try and get some before photos and that kind of thing, and we'll see how everything here holds up.
Reindeers in the distance here. I'm gonna try and crawl up and see if I can get a shot for you guys. They're so cute here. They're very fluffy. They got shorter legs and shorter ears to prevent heat loss. They're extra cute. In winter they survive with fat storage, and then they try and dig under the snow and the ice to get the rest of the grass that is left in there. Check these out. This is one of the fastest retreating glaciers in the Arctic. Due to climate change, some in the area have retreated 2 kilometers in the last century. That's the old coal mine up there. How are you going, bro? As you know, I'm claustrophobic, and somehow Chiara convinced me to go into this thing. Sliding like a water slide. Yeah. Oh, I lost my glove. It's actually so warm in here. Look at all the ice crystals. Cruising along this spot are some seals. They were poking their little heads out of a hole in the ice. They were so cute. And that's exactly what a polar bear would be looking for. We just made it to a frozen waterfall. This is incredible. And we got a clear sky, which is a good sign. Hopefully we can see the northern lights. Look at these guys. This behind me is the seed vault. They got 920,000 seeds of food crop in here. I wonder what they're thinking is gonna happen and why they store so many food crop seeds in here. It's kind of scary to think about it.
It's a really eerie feel about the place at the moment. These old boatyards, they're kind of just quite sad in some way that so many people's hopes and dreams of what could have been of these great big boats, you know, life sort of changes or for whatever reason, and they end up being a little bit too hard. But there's a few hopes and dreams of boats here scattered around the place. We're just wanting to see who is staying here throughout the cyclone that we might need to come and check on or help out later. Because if you didn't recognize this one, this is my parents' catamaran, and it was just out of pure bad luck. It was booked in here to have an engine replacement, so it was already out of the water when this cyclone came this way. So anyway, it's here, and just me and my dad are going to be doing our best to keep it safe throughout whatever is to come. But through the rest of the boatyard, it's quite an eerie feel about it at the moment. It's normally bustling with movement and kind of a hive of activity, but everyone or most people seemingly have left. There's a bloke in a trawler down there who's going to ride it out with us, and let's have a bit of a walk through. It's about 9 o'clock at night now. We're still waiting for Cyclone Alfred to grace us with its presence, but they reckon early hours of the morning he's going to come in and hit pretty hard. So we're going to try and get maybe a couple hours sleep and then wake up for it, I dare say. Not too bad out here. I think it's sort of blowing 25 to 30 knots, gusting a little bit stronger than that, but nothing too dramatic yet. How are you feeling for it, Dan?
Pretty confident. I think we're going to get a bit of a blow, but hopefully not too much.
Yeah.
And we're pretty well prepared anyway, so
yeah.
A couple of hours sleep, and as you said, wake up shifts or something or other every couple of hours just to make sure nothing's coming up.
Sounds good. So that cyclone crossed directly over the top of us in the early hours of this morning. The wind got up, but it certainly wasn't as bad as a lot of people feared. For us here anyway, further to the south on the Gold Coast and those areas, I think it could have been quite devastating. But now we're actually in the eye of the cyclone, which is so eerie. It's been blowing all morning, but now it's kind of this really still, eerily calm. I'm just gonna have a little bit of a walk around and check the damages. There's water kind of over the road and a little bit of wind damages on some of the loose tarp here, but I think we have gotten very lucky. With the worst of the weather now past and the boat work done, Satori 2 goes back in the water to begin our adventure sailing north.
Three, two, one, action.
Alright guys, travel hack time. We've once again partnered up with NordVPN to offer you guys a massive discount. This is a big sporting game coming up tonight. I'm getting ready to stream it. Rather than just telling you about it, I thought it was a good time to show you exactly how I use NordVPN and find it super useful. So when I try and stream live sport while overseas, the top of the app will tell me, it looks like you're currently out of the country, the app is only available in Australia. But just like a magic trick, all I need to do is go on NordVPN, change my virtual address just by clicking Australia, refresh the page, and there we go. I can now access any of the content I would have been able to back home in Australia. So the same thing works for any of the different streaming platforms like Netflix and Stan and all the rest of them. So I find this super useful for watching sport and other programs. The other super important thing about NordVPN is that it provides you security while you're streaming and using the internet online. So recently I was hacked and somehow the scammers accessed my virtual credit card. NordVPN protects against this, so on any of our devices, our phones, our laptops, our iPads, we're making sure that NordVPN is running on them at all times. I've got my parents set up with them, I've got my mates set up with them. It's really just like the way you should be using the internet, guys. It's pretty careless not to be using a good VPN like NordVPN, I reckon. I've got good news for you guys. If you sign up using the QR code on screen or the link in our description, you're gonna get a massive discount. So if you sign up for the 2-year deal, you get 4 months free plus a massive discount. And you'll also get access to the 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can try it out, see if you find it useful, make up your mind for yourself. I hope you find it just as useful as we have.
Finally landed, and I'm back together with my dog buddy.
Welcome back. And guys, welcome on board. This catamaran's my mum and dad's home. You'll meet them throughout the episodes, guys. Mum, her name's Tivi. She's a mad keen scuba diver. You'll be seeing her underwater. And dad, the original salty dingo, Rusty. He's a mad keen fisherman as well. You may have seen him in some previous episodes, but we're super excited to be joining them and heading north up the coast for some diving, fishing, and just exploring the remote Great Barrier Reef. Of course, we're taking you guys along for the ride.
Hope you enjoyed. Weapons ready? We're going to catch something. Ooh.
You ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2. Let's go catch a fish.
Beautiful water. Can't wait to be in the tropics already. What's the plan, Captain?
Well, it's super windy at the moment, so it's going to be tricky, but the theory is the tide is dropping out of these little creeks, and we're hoping that a fish like a flathead will be lying in ambush in that creek waiting for a prawn or a little bait fish to get washed out. Our lure looks like a prawn or a bait fish. Bang, we catch him. That's the plan.
Let's see what can go wrong. Maybe we just end up like this.
Our first fish of the trip, Fran.
What is it?
Oh yes, it's the right species. The flatty. It's pretty cool when a plan comes together. It's not the biggest flatty in the world, but it's the right species, Fran. Hey. Now that's certainly not the biggest flathead in the world, but it's pretty cool when a plan comes together. They just lie in ambush like that, camouflaged on the bottom. They look exactly like the sand. If any prawns come over the top of them, boom, they inhale it. I'll get this hook out and put him back in the water.
Bingo.
Yep. Hey Dad, we're about to go for a mud crab walk. Are you keen to come?
Yeah.
Or a cast off
I'm
the...
just back here.
Ready?
Ready.
Thank you.
See if you can go quick.
Whoa, Rusty's stuck.
Fall down a crab hole. Oh.
Get up on the plane and away you go.
You got bogged.
No, I had a heart attack.
I'm checking it out here. It's quite eerie. I was hoping to see a big mud crab in there somewhere, but the mangroves are actually growing up through the mud inside the vessel.
Anyone home?
The water running down is like a blood red, coming from what I assume is the tea tree leaves further upstream. Leaves this kind of like tannin-y colour in the water, but it does look a bit spooky.
There's a good hole just here. It's empty. No one home.
I think we've made it to the top of the mangroves and no luck. Are you seeing anything, Fran? It's like we've made it to the freshwater, eh?
Yeah.
Any crabs?
No crabs.
This might be what we're looking for, eh, Fran? What have you spotted?
The boys reckon a crab is stuck something in here, a little hole, and then the edge is falling off onto it. Let's see. Deep, but no one in there.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No luck. We'll keep looking.
Keep looking.
You get any bites?
No bites.
Oh no. Wow, it's deep. Man, it's deep in this mud. This is going to be a workout. The boat's sunk into quick mud. It's
Sliding, though.
oh, it slides well actually.
Like a crocodile.
It is like a crocodile. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck. Oh, it's getting deeper.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we made it.
Stuck. I think I'm gonna have to hang out like that until we get to the boat.
Alright, it's gonna get dirty, isn't it?
It looks like there's a big wreck in there. It's mud crab country.
Isn't this crazy? And it's almost kind of eerie that there's this giant shipwreck in the mangroves here, but pretty cool to see the mangroves and nature taking back over, once again growing all around it. Fran getting the shots. We're really enjoying playing around with this new camera.
Prepare for landing. Jack just spotted something, didn't you?
It's a big mud crab. Ooh. Look at him.
Whoa.
He's a beauty. Look at this big guy.
Whoa.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Don't throw it at me.
Oh, yes! That is an absolute beauty. Check that out.
Phew. Nice one, eh?
Good job. High five.
With a break in the weather, it's sails up and we continue north, en route to the warm, clear waters of the Great Barrier Reef.
We finally made it to the reef. But first thing first, gotta check the waves.
Who would have thought we'd be trying to surf on the Great Barrier Reef, but the stars might have aligned for a little window of opportunity here.
Oh, watch out!
You ready?
Ready.
This is a massive goose chase. We've never surfed out here before, but looks like from behind us there's a wave breaking, so let's go have a look.
Not the best wave, but just a fun little one to keep in shape. Oh, the one at the back is alright.
Go get him, girl. There's one, that one looks alright. Looks like there could be a set coming in on the horizon. Yeah, I think these are the ones she's waiting for. How'd you go, surfer girl?
Oh, well, we tried. It's not doable at the moment. Not for me. It's really shallow and it breaks all together on shallow reef.
Worth a try.
Yeah, let's go catch some fish, eh?
Sounds good. At this time of the year, the islands of the Great Barrier Reef really come to life with some amazing wildlife. So Fran and I are keen to be dropped ashore and set up a land camp for a few days, and also to get a little bit of privacy away from the in-laws.
Bye, Rusty. Oh, what? It looks like there's just been some baby turtle hatchling coming out of this nest. Look. They would have just come out of here and the nest is over there. Hey, Jack, we just missed a hatchling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did you see? Footprints?
There's footprints of birds everywhere.
Oh, no.
And then you can see the nest and the hole where the baby hatchling have come out.
Really, really? Oh, hopefully we get the chance to see some over the next few days. This time of the year on this side of the Great Barrier Reef, it really just comes to life with turtles and birds and everything. So we're hoping by setting up camp here, we really get to have a first-hand look at it, eh, Fran?
Yeah.
So the first objective is we've got to find the best spot to camp. Let's go have a little look around. Looks like some nice shade up there. Seems like we've got this entire island to ourselves at the moment, which is just such a treat. The weather has been horrible, but it looks like it's finally turned on for a couple of days. Jack found this is dinner.
Don't pretend you like it.
This is good. I was wondering whether this bit was edible, but...
It kind of smells good though. This is what Cyclone Alfred did, and it's really nice to see it's kind of growing back. Pretty cool, huh?
You see what I've just seen, Fran?
Oh no, what happened to them?
So these turtle eggs that haven't had the chance to hatch yet, you can see they're still full. And something, it looks like a goanna has got his head down here and managed to dig them out. And there's a few of them here which haven't had the opportunity to hatch, which is a shame. I hadn't realized there was goannas on this island, but yeah, they've dug this nest up. Hopefully there's still a few there that didn't get eaten and they get a chance to hatch.
Cover it up and then put the rotten egg somewhere else. So, dog.
All right, let's continue our walk around the island and see what else we can find this morning. Notice there's so many birds hiding kind of in ambush in under the trees here. We wonder if they're aware of a turtle hatching that's about to happen and come down and nail them, or whether they're just there to get out of the wind. We're not quite sure, but see, there's so many of them, eh? The herons and all hiding in here. Wait, how good's this tree for a covey house, Fran? We've now come around to the windward side of the island where the wind is smashing in, and this is where recently the swell from Cyclone Alfred really decimated this side of the island here. You can see a lot of these big old trees came down, but this would now be an awesome tree for a covey house. And we're gonna keep exploring around the windward side, and this is our best chance to find anything cool that is washed in, like nautilus shells or any sort of trinkets or treasures. So let's keep heading around. Wow, big storm to uproot that, eh?
Yeah.
Crazy. Unfortunately, the other thing it means with all this bank being eroded is that any turtle nests that were up on this side, unfortunately, man, they would have turned into scrambled eggs and been washed away. So pretty well a whole breeding season of turtles on this side, and a lot of the islands wouldn't have had a chance to make it this year. So while we're camping here on the island, we're once again doing our best to live from the ocean, and we haven't got anything yet, so it's time to jump in for a swim. We reckon spearfishing is probably our most likely chance of catching something. So we'll see you guys underwater. Wish us luck. So many nice fish down there. We're just waiting to see if we can find the right one. Check out a couple of these coral trout down here. Just seeing if they're big enough for us. Where was it?
There are rocks.
That's really?
Yeah, that's there.
Spotted some nice fish out off the drop off there. You can see there's lots of surgeon fish, fusiliers and bait fish. So I'm going to dive down, follow her and see if she can spear anything.
Whoa.
This is crazy actually. It's hard to believe these sea cucumbers are such a delicacy in some parts of the world, commanding top dollar in the Asian industry, but there is just thousands of them through here. They're like just scattered all through the shallows.
Really?
You see what I just spotted, Fran?
No, what is it?
Just here. So these are turtle eggs that have hatched, actually quite fresh. And this is what we're hoping to see at some point while we're here. Baby little turtles hatching out of the sand and running down to the water's edge. Fingers crossed we can see some in the next couple of days, and it's most likely to see them at night time. So we're gonna go for a bit of a night walk tonight and see what we can find. Plan for dinner, Fran?
Fish and chips back to basics.
Yeah, our favourite.
Cut with a dive knife because we forgot a knife.
Such a magic time of the day. We've probably got 10 minutes until the sunset, and it looks like one of those afternoons that could deliver us a green flash. So we're going to be waiting in anticipation for that. You've got all the birds coming back in to nest after a day out fishing. So this is just absolutely golden hour. There's a nice smell coming from behind us here with Fran cooking up a bit of a feast. So yeah, this is, oh actually there's some sharks. The tide has just come in enough for some sharks to be able to come over the reef flats at the moment, and pretty much straight into the sun there's the fin of a couple of sharks cruising on in. That's awesome.
Wow. Dinner is served.
Dinner with a view tonight.
Yeah. This guy already stole one piece of fish while I was not looking. He came all the way here and grabbed it.
You see that shark out the front?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try get him on the drone.
Yeah. Shush! Look how many!
They're all coming back now,
They're
aren't
coming
they?
back.
We're gonna watch the last of the nature show unfold here, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this episode. We're excited to be back out here and on a new adventure, hey? And we'll see you guys next Sunday. Cheers, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.